This will pretty much last us for 8 days. So yeah, everything is basically separated into different stuff sacks and compartments. But the main bulk of the weight is the food, and we're going to be burning about 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day. But we're only going to be able to take in about 6,000. But it's really important that we keep eating as much as possible. So this, for example, is cookies, freeze-dried fruit here. Chocolate is always a good one. Here's some jerky, high in fat, which is really good as well. Some people might be surprised at what we can actually have. It's a mixture of regular gummy bears, but also there's this other thing here. There's sort of like blocks of goo, of jelly, and they're meant to be high in energy. So we'll be able to just quickly eat those on the ice. One, just a mixture of nuts. As I said, we have to keep eating as much as possible so I can keep a little bit of weight on so I can finish the actual expedition. All the meals have pretty much been reduced to freeze-dried formation and put into these kind of bags. This, for example, is turkey Alfredo. This is about 620 calories. Breakfast might be a similar kind of thing to maybe granola. This is granola, for example, or oatmeal. All these things are high in calories as well. Doug also managed to, for example, freeze-dry chocolate mousse. Again, a couple of thermoses and bottles for different reasons. This would probably be for soup. This is a regular Nalgene bottle, and this would be for water or maybe tea, or if you have an electrolyte fluid like powdered Gatorade or something like that. This is stuff for my face. So all the extra goggles or glasses or anything like that, or masks or anything like that, anything that would protect my face and head. This is quite heavy, but Doug might be taking this one. Some blocks. We also put a massive block of butter in here, just to add calories to whatever drink we might be having. A tent bag basically contains everything that I might need to use once I'm in the tent. So that would contain, for example, this is sort of what I eat out of. It's kind of like a bowl, and it's got a spoon in it as well. This is important with my tent jacket, so I can keep relatively warm in the tent, but it's not, it's probably not going to be too cold in the tent, but it's something that that's easy to put on, and it's relatively warm. I don't have to wear my massive down jacket. One of the most important things we have actually is the stove. And this is just, we put it in a box to protect it from the rest of the contents because it's quite a fragile stove. But basically here is what the stove system looks like. There's an MSR fuel bottle here, and it's connected to the stove here. And when you turn it on, the fuel just goes through and bubbles up sort of here into the actual stove system, and you would just light it with a match, and it would do that, and it would light up. This is the pot that we use. We have this shovel here. The shovel we'll bring because we might need it to sort of bury in the tent a little bit so the tent will hold. And to protect it a little bit. We also dig up some blocks of ice, or blocks of so a little bit of snow that we can melt with the stove. We have this sleeping bag here. This is a North Face Dark Star sleeping bag, and it's rated to about -40. It should be good to about -40 centigrade. What we put at the bottom of the tent is this sort of layer here, and it's this sort of silverish layer that would hopefully insulate us as much as possible from the cold, so we're not just sleeping on ice. And that's basically what we're going to be taking. We might fill some stuff up. So for me, it's maybe probably about 2 to 3/5 the weight of Doug's sled, because he has to carry a lot. He also has his kayak that he's bringing. We might need to cross some open water leads. But that's about it, really.